But 11 years ago I was on the way to work as an international marketing manager, and I stepped on a Circle Line tube and it changed my life forever. I was sat just 4 foot away from one of the suicide bombers that decided to hit London that morning.
And I made my first big tackle and I absolutely loved it. You know, for the first time, people were saying to me, be aggressive, be strong, don't hold back. Where at school I was getting told you're too big, you're too strong, stop it, you're hurting the other girls. Obviously I didn't care too much back then, but you know.
Thank you very much indeed. Really like Bristol, had my first heart attack here. As I imagine, the two people I respect most, my granddad and my dad, I didn't actually meet them, but I got brought up with stories about them, are watching me, and I don't want to do something to let them down, like being the first one to give up. But I do want to give up, like the rest of them do. So I suppose in the tent every night, you know, you're looking around hoping one of the others has bust his leg or something.
It's not trying to reinvent the wheel when things go wrong. It's just going back to the processes that got you there in the first place.
Mine's a simple question. A lot of us here work with Andy Robinson every day. Have you ever seen him smile?
The reason why he won 5 consecutive World Championship titles for Ferrari wasn't that he was the greatest driver in the world. Of course, he was one of the best. It was the fact that that team gave him the best product in the world to do the job with. See, there's nothing like watching brilliance and seeing what you can take from it.
You could be about 500, 550 feet at the top of this ski jump. You're coming down at about 75, 80 miles an hour, and then you launch yourself head first out over your skis. So it does help if you know what you're doing. But I managed to do it, and I got on that plane, I flew to Calgary, and I became Britain's first ever Olympic ski jumper.
But I also believe your goal should never quite be achieved, because once you've achieved a goal, where do you go? And to do that, you've got to keep working along the way. And working also will mean sacrifices.
But on the other hand, culture is set on the ground floor. These are the guys who are in the arena each day and every day, and you've got to get the stuff that's bubbling up from the ground. The story I told you was coming from a balcony, is bubbling up from the ground, and a great leader who instills passion in his followers is able to do that symbiotic yin and yang stuff and pull it together. Correct? Correct!
I thought it was amazing, actually. Really, really good. Great setup. Chris was amazing.
I thought it was absolutely excellent. Yeah, fantastic. Very inspiring. And lots of things he said you could apply to yourself. And it was just amazing that you'd never thought of these things before. Very inspirational.
How she has taken every opportunity. It's inspiring. And I think it's just the kind of thing that you have here. It's brilliant.
I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. You know, amazing speaker, inspirational, and pretty funny as well.
That's what's great about the Big Sport Breakfast is there are some people, you know, sort of on the agenda that you know about, you know, and I'm quite familiar with the background and how they've become successful, and there's others that I've never heard of them before. So and it's a great mixture, great blend of people. So yeah, loved it.